What he thinks of your silence after he cheated on you. Part 1. The moment you go quiet. Let me tell you something right now, sis. A cheating man is never as confident as he pretends to be. Never. Because the moment you go quiet, the moment you stop arguing, the moment you stop checking his phone, the moment you stop explaining yourself, the moment you stop crying, a switch goes off in his soul. Because a man knows your silence is not peace, it's detachment. And let me tell you what really scares him. He knows women don't detach fast. We detach slow. We detach quietly. We detach in waves. We detach after the damage is already done. So when you stop talking, he knows it's because something inside you snapped, and he can't rewind it. Not with words, not with sex, not with empty promises. Your silence tells him, whatever you destroyed in me, I'm now rebuilding without you. Part 2. His ego versus his reality. At first, oh baby, he pretends he's unbothered. He'll do that little fake stretch like, whatever, she'll be back. His ego will lie to him. His pride will gas him up. His homeboys will encourage his delusion. But that ego is made of glass. And the second he notices, you're not blowing him up. You're not checking who he's with. You're not asking where he is. You're not begging for closure. You're not trauma bonding anymore. You're not reacting at all. Baby, his stomach drops. Because deep down, even though he cheated, even though he hurt you, even though he played in your face, he thought he still had emotional access to you. He thought cheating took your power, not your presence. He never expected to lose both. Part 3. The panic phase, 6 to 10. Now this is where it gets juicy. When you go quiet, a cheating man enters the panic phase, and it happens in layers. Layer 1, confusion. Wait, why isn't she saying anything? Is she mad? Is she done? Did she meet someone? He doesn't know, and not knowing is torture to a man who loves control. Layer 2, curiosity. He'll start checking your social media, last seen, stories, likes, comments. He'll pretend he doesn't care, but he's looking daily. Layer 3, jealousy. Silence makes a man paranoid. He starts imagining scenarios you didn't even think of. Who is she talking to? Did she glow up without me? Is another man comforting her? Your silence becomes a movie in his mind, and every scene hurts. Layer 4, fear. And this is when he realizes, oh shit, she's really slipping away. Men don't fear losing a woman who yells. They fear losing a woman who goes silent. Silence is the funeral of the relationship. Not cheating, not arguing. Silence. Part 4. The let me test her stage, 10 to 13. This is where he starts popping up in small, petty ways. Likes your old pictures. Watches your stories but doesn't reply. Sends hey at weird hours. Calls from unknown numbers. Asks mutual friends about you. Pretends to be strong but keeps checking. Posts things to get your attention. He's trying to see, does she still want me? And your silence answers, I want peace more than I want you. That's the first time he ever sees you as a woman he could actually lose. Part 5. The ego collapse. Once he realizes your silence is not a game, oh baby, that's when his ego starts cracking. He remembers things you forgot you even did for him. Who held him down, who supported him, who prayed for him, who never betrayed him, who respected him, who loved him without conditions. Suddenly, every woman he meets feels like a downgrade. Every new girl lacks your depth. Every conversation feels dry. Every interaction feels cheap. Because when you go silent, he compares everyone to the woman he hurt, and no one matches you. Part 6. The emotional realization. This is the moment he finally admits to himself, I lost her. Not because you yelled, not because you blocked him, not because you exposed him, but because your silence forced him to sit with his own behavior. Silence is a mirror. A man can ignore your tears, arguments, warnings, boundaries, explanations. But silence? Silence makes him face himself. And men who cheat don't like facing themselves. He realizes, you were the stable one. You were the loyal one. You were the loving one. You were the safe space. You were irreplaceable. He realizes he didn't cheat on just any woman. He cheated on the one who would have changed his life. Part 7. The regret. Regret hits men in slow motion. Weeks later, months later, sometimes years. But when it hits hard. He'll replay your last conversation, your last smile, the look in your eyes, the softness in your voice, the way you loved him, the pain he caused, the moment you went quiet. And suddenly the silence he thought he wanted now feels like abandonment. That's when the words form in his mind. I messed up. She really loved me. She deserved better. I should have treated her right. I should have never cheated. I lost the best woman I ever had. Your silence forces him into clarity. Part 8. The moment he knows it's too late. This is the part that hits a man in the soul. He realizes your silence wasn't punishment. It was protection. You weren't trying to hurt him. You were trying to heal yourself. You didn't leave to be petty. You left to survive. He realizes you didn't go quiet to make him chase you. You went quiet because he shattered your trust so deeply you had nothing left to say. And that is when he finally understands what he lost. A woman who loved loudly, but left silently. Part 9. Closing message to the Queen, sis. If a man ever made you feel invisible, misunderstood, ignored, or unloved, your silence is not weakness. Your silence is wisdom. Your silence is strength. Your silence is self-respect. Because a woman who chooses peace over chaos, a woman who chooses dignity over drama, a woman who chooses self-love over betrayal, that woman is dangerous. That woman is powerful. That woman is unforgettable. A man will never forget the woman he broke who refused to break herself. Your silence screamed louder than any argument ever could, and he heard you. Oh, trust me, baby. He felt every bit of it.